How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. And tonight we're going to be doing another Southern Tier. Been on a little Southern Tier kick here at the beginning of this whole beer review thing, but just keep coming, and so we're going to keep reviewing them. Figured we'd do another pumpkin style beer since that's all the rage now because it's only August and it seems to be pumpkin season for some reason. Anyway, we did review Southern Tier's Pumpkin several reviews back. It was a good beer, nothing too great, people falling over it, but we found it to be serviceable. Nothing to write home about though. But tonight we're going to be doing their Warlock, which is instead of being a pumpkin ale, is an Imperial Stout brewed with pumpkins and natural flavor. Never had this before, so I'm kind of excited to give it a whirl. So we'll see what we got. First off, label stuff. We like to cover the labels because we're a bit of a label whore here. Again, faux screen printing. I love screen printed bottles. This is like your faux screen printing. If it was screen printing, I'd give it a much higher rating. Not that I rate labels, but I like it more. Anyway, it's kind of cool. Pumpkin's a little cheesy. Reminds me of, I don't know, a little pumpkin ornament thing from when I was a kid you stick on a window, but whatever. Otherwise, the label's pretty cool. Not too much going on. I love their logo with the mixing utensils for Brewery. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty standard stuff. Not too bad, not too awesome. But if, like I said, if it was real screen printing, it'd be really awesome. As far as what it says on the bottle, it says Southern Tier Brewing Company, Blackwater Series, Warlock, Imperial Stout brewed with pumpkin and pumpkin natural flavor. Or natural flavor, not pumpkin natural flavor. Government warning stuff. Lakewood, New York on the side. It says here, 19% Plato 2-row, pale malt, caramel malt, black malt, Munich malt, puree pumpkin, magnum hops, sterling hops, natural flavor. It says to serve 42 degrees. Kind of weird, arbitrary one. Usually my beer's a little bit warmer. I hate when they tell me what temperature to drink it. I don't know why. Anyway, 8.6% volume, alcohol by volume, which isn't too shabby. Color, black. Body, get the thing off there, full. Bitter, medium. It says pair with spicy barbecue, roasted smoked foods, carrot cake, store dark and upright, 48 degrees or, this is greater here, or below, sorry. Serve in a goblet, tulip style goblet. Warlock is brewed to enchant your palate on its own and also to counterpoint our Imperial Ale Pumpkin. Make your own black magic by carefully pouring this Imperial Stout into a goblet. Master of the Underworld, dark and mysterious, the Blackwater series is serious about high gravity. Reanimate your senses with Warlock's huge roasted malt character, moderate combination of spicy pumpkin pie aroma. Southern Tier. And that's the thing, pumpkin pie aroma. That was our big knock on the pumpkin, in that it smelled of pumpkin pie, but it didn't taste of pumpkin pie. It was really more like gingerbready, clovey, spicy stuff like that. When I drink a beer that's supposed to be a pumpkin beer, I want it to taste like pumpkin. So that was our big knock on it. Overall, it was a decent beer, but that was the big thing lacking from it. So let's see what this has on taste-wise. I mean, it's an Imperial Stout with pumpkin and natural flavor, so I'm probably not going to expect as much pumpkin flavoring in it, if at any, because the other one didn't really have much going on. So give it a nice little pour in there. Getting a little bit over a finger of a head. Beige head, decent carbonation. Seems like halfway decent retention. Seems to be sitting pretty nice, not receding all too much. 8.6% alcohol, so I mean, probably sit for a hot minute. Color-wise, it's definitely not black or brown. It is a dark, dark, dark red. Not uber dark. I can kind of see through it a little bit, especially with the lights blaring at me. But it's a nice, super dark red. Doesn't look like it has a ton of density to it. It says it's high gravity, so we'll see what's going on when we get to the mouthfeel portion of the show, which we'll dive right into. We're going to smell it first, not taste it. Definitely smells of pumpkin. Pumpkin and gingerbready. A little bit of yeastiness. Not detecting all that much malt on the nose, though. This roasted nuts, pumpkin, gingerbread. Just tiniest bit of yeastiness. But it smells really, really good. Good enough to taste. It's good. Imperial Stout, it's kind of a hard sell on this one. I'd give it more like a really, really dark ale or lager. Definitely doesn't taste like an Imperial Stout. Definitely doesn't have much pumpkin going on. It's almost parallel or identical to their pumpkin, and that it smells of pumpkin, but it tastes mostly of gingerbread. Mouthfeel wise, decent mouthfeel, not overly dense, but a nice mouthfeel, but nothing too off the charts. Decent amount of malts, that bit of roastiness is there that you expect with your Imperial Stouts, but not over the top. Super drinkable. I mean, there's almost no alcohol there. On the finish, the slightest bit of alcohol you can sense there, but not too much, not overbearing by any means. Super drinkable beer, especially being classified as Imperial Stout. That's kind of a push, I would say, but really, really drinkable. But yeah, a nice beer overall. Very good. Just that, again, that gingerness is there. I want more pumpkin. And it's just lacking in that aspect. But yeah, I mean, if you're into Imperial Stouts, right there, I just got that little bit of stoutiness taste to it. Not too much, but if you're into Imperial Stouts, but nothing too high viscosity, nothing too overly stouty, something a little bit more drinkable, and you like your pumpkin beers, or you like your gingerbread tasting beers, definitely be something you want to check out. If you're into pumpkin beers at all, definitely worth a whirl, especially in this area. It's not too overly expensive. As far as rating wise, give it, in general, I'd probably give it like an 83 as far as rating. Really good beer. 83 is nothing to blink an eye at, but just a little uninspiring, nothing too crazy. As far as our other stuff we rate stuff on, typically it's availability and value. Availability in this area you can find it anywhere. I have someone going back and forth on Instagram right now that's seeking this, so again, depends on where you're coming from as far as availability, but in this area, northeastern Pennsylvania, availability is like a 9. It's seasonal, so it depends on the season. And cost-wise, I paid $7.99 for this, so cost-wise, value-wise, it's very good, and like an 8.9 also. So yeah, 83 and 8s and 9s as far as availability and value. So like I said, if you're into stouty type beers and you're into your pumpkin beers or your spice beers, you might want to check that out. Southern Tier's Warlock Imperial Stout brewed with pumpkins and natural flavor. Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, another review in the books. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, if you hate it, if you whatever, you can leave comments in the comment section below telling us all that stuff. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internets, you can on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Massive Beers. We're probably most active on Instagram, so if you're going to check us out anywhere, check us out there. We put our review updates on the internet, and we also put up stuff where we are drinking and not reviewing and all other kind of stuff. So definitely check us out there, Massive Beers, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, another review of the books. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're drinking a great beer right now, and hopefully we see you next time. Cheers.